Gucci.
I'm Ali.
I'm Jasmine. And this is Picnic with Friends, y'all.
Picnic with Friends.
Yeah,
We're gonna
so-
speak on it.
So Ali asked me to make vegan spaghetti and vegan sweet potato pie. So that's what we eating on right
That's
now.
it right there. That's it. I deserve this. I appreciate you, Gucci.
So what comes to your mind when you think about forgiveness?
Actually, coincidentally, my mom. Who's this woman right here is my mom. I didn't introduce her as my mom, and she didn't introduce herself as my mom. Because she's Jasmine.
She a trooper, y'all.
Yeah, she's Jasmine first, but it's my mom. My mom. Growing up, I wouldn't look back and say I was a bad kid, but I know I was very hard to handle at times. And I'm not saying kids should be handled, but I know you like, when kids get into a lot, it kind of stresses the parent out. And I know I put my mom through some stress growing up. And that's probably like, it's not like when I'm thinking of forgiveness, I think, you know, how I was troublesome as a kid, but it's like, you know, my first form of forgiveness is like me transforming from like being stressful. And it kind of plays a part of my relationship with my mom now. I want to connect more with my mom. I want to like explore, be a part of nature, exercise with my mom, because then I used to stress her a lot. You know, I used to get into a lot of stuff like fights, suspensions. I was very rebellious. Their moms would call it flip out of mouth, but I was very rebellious. And I don't look at forgiveness as a sense of, oh, you did wrong and you must atone for your wrongdoings, but oh, you used to be this way and now you transform to that way. And like, to forgive is to like say I accept what you was then, and I accept that it made you what you are now. And without her, I wouldn't be here. So
amen to that.
It's forgiveness.
Yeah. Like I'm going through my own process of forgiveness, especially forgiving myself for certain things and certain behaviors that I did, to people that I love. And I had to take myself out of the situation to realize what type of toxic things I was bringing into the situation. So, like us as people, sometimes people don't realize what they're doing to hurt somebody else. It's not always you being hurt. You're doing some things to hurt them as well. And it takes a strong person to be like, you know what, this is my truth. I fucked up. I fucked up and I want to be better and I want to fix it.
That kind of brings it back to like transformation though.
Yes.
What about you,
I have
Mom?
to say so.
What about you? Go ahead.
You say you did a lot of stressing me out, but I realized I did a lot of hurting you and your sister when I was raising y'all. However, I didn't realize it at that moment when I was doing it, because I know the way I was raised. So I thought I was doing it the right way. But when you bring it to my attention today, and I realized, you stressing me out and stuff like that. That was then. But I did a lot of hurting to y'all because I didn't know no better. I thought that was the way old chastise them by punishing them in the room all day, or you know what I'm saying, or hitting them instead of just talking to them. So I have to say, I had to say I'm sorry, and I had to ask for your forgiveness. Just to apologize. So on that one, that is true. Which I concur with you just said. You have to learn how to forgive. Once you recognize you can hurt somebody else too, you gotta learn how to say you're sorry.
So forgiveness
right?
starts with you.
Yeah.
It starts with you. And being open and honest to yourself and to the people that have been reciprocals of both sides of the hurt. And they're like, yo, we've been fucking up. And I forgive you. I will hope you forgive me for how I've been fucking up, because I ain't gonna put it all on you, like, you know, because everyone fucks up.
Yeah.
Everyone messes up. And I know I'm cursing in front of my mom. My mom's okay with it. I just want y'all to know that I'm okay, because my mom's open with me being open and honest.
No disrespect.
And myself. So if any mama watching this and you're like, oh, why that boy cursing with mama? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My mom good.
No disrespect.
She raised me
at
different.
all.
You know what I'm saying? All right, but we all fuck up. So.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, I am so like hard-headed. I'm so, what's the
What
word?
you mean by hard-headed though?
Like, once I feel how I feel, you cannot tell me I don't feel like that. Even
That's
if
some
I'm
serious
wrong,
shit,
son, if I'm wrong. So I'm learning now to not have that guard up, because I've been hurt a lot. So it's like instantly it goes up, and I'm not listening to what somebody is telling me, and they're not telling me certain things to hurt me. That's my first
That's true.
reaction.
Your reaction is like combative. It's
Yes.
like retaliate, like, yo, no. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's
not
like,
even it, you
and you're
know?
not even thinking about what was presented to you fully yet until you chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit.
I really did. I was tripping.
Maybe I did forget to turn the light off when I went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
it's just small stuff. Like, oh shit, maybe I did forget to lock the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of like, nigga, no, that's not what happened.
Like listening, listening. Everybody is not here to hurt you. Yes, you've been through stuff. You people grow these walls, and it be so hard to
It's
break
hard.
it down.
It's really hard
Like,
because you develop them over time. It's like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not about to let nobody hurt me.
Nothing gonna hurt, but you know what? You open yourself up for more hurt when you close up.
Yes.
When you close up, because you're not allowing yourself to feel all the way. You're not allowing yourself to transform from that feeling. Like we're like adaptive species. Like our beings is to adapt from what we are. You know, what we're accustomed to or what we're going through. If we're not allowing ourselves to adapt to hurt, we'll always bottle up when it comes to hurt, and we just hurting ourselves more. We don't want to be hurt. I don't want to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna show this person how affectionate I am towards them. I'm not gonna show this person that I'm hurt right now, because it's gonna give them more power. But really, the power with us. You know what I'm saying?
And they said hurt people.
Yes.
Because they feel like that's what you gotta do. If I'm hurt, you gotta hurt. You gotta hurt, because I'm hurt. And that's kind of like backwards.
It is.
It's
It is.
pretty backwards though.
Even what I learned, just because somebody hurt you, it doesn't make it okay for you to try to hurt them back.
What does that accomplish though? All that
Nothing.
it does is accomplish more hurt is being done. At the end of the day, when you look back at that, you can say we just was hurting each other.
Exactly.
You can't ever say like, oh, we learn from it, unless you grow from it. But at the end of the day, when you look back, it's like, oh, you did this to me. What you did, I did this to them.
Yeah,
Like,
it
what
becomes
they
like
did.
the tit for tat thing. It becomes like
I
just
don't
like
want tick for
a
tack,
battle.
man. That's whack.
It was a battle. And I was like in a situation where I felt like it was a battle, and I was not listening. On my part, I should have listened, and I should have worked through certain things. And if I felt that I couldn't, I should have backed away from it. But it's like when you love somebody, you're trying to work through certain things. But sometimes we need time to heal from certain things that was hurt, like, heal from things that you've been hurt by this person. We need time from like just to get our thoughts together. If that makes sense.
It does make sense. You know what that brought up for me? That time and that space. I'm very like analytical of existence, so you might hear me say some shit like, yo, time don't exist, which in a way it doesn't. But like it's our extras in the background. I was just saying it was our extras.
It's like when the going gets tough, I get the going, right? But at the same time, I had to learn to still communicate. Yeah, do you need to wait, like if both of y'all angry and say, oh, I'm gonna wait to talk, because you can't move a stove when it's hot. So you wait till that person cool off and conversate with them. Then I figure if we can't communicate, there's no type of communication, then, you know what I'm saying, then we make excuse me, make a move for either if we're gonna distance ourselves fall. But I think you should at least try to communicate.
Right.
Especially if it's blood. And I know sometimes it could be hard.
I know with my family, stuff happens, and everybody just magically start talking again. Nobody talks about
With the era
the issue.
It's what I'm
Nobody talks about the issue. Nobody.
Not with
And-
us,
No,
but with that person.
I mean, family in general.
Oh yeah, our family. Oh yeah, in general. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like we just magically just start talking again. Like nobody ever sits down and talk about, what you did. I didn't like that. Okay, let me fix it. Let me do what I'm saying.
I'm getting the sense that you're like very passionate.
I see you. Even when we at our worst, I have no plans to leave you. Cause you bring out the best in me on most days. Stuck with me throughout my pride and ego